Okay, we should be live now.
Yay!
Okay. I don't have it pulled up yet, so I'm behind. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream where we're gonna read stuff.
Yay, reading!
Yay! Yay, reading! I'm trying to pull
Okay.
it up on my phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this pulled up really quick. So you all know who I am. Hi, this is my channel. Izzy, go ahead and introduce yourself and say what you're reading.
Happy for now. I'm reading Abducted by K.I. Lynn from the Sinister Fairy Tales collection. I'll message you later, Nicole. Yeah, so I'm reading that. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, which
okay.
I'll have a whole Reading the Trope video up Friday for. So I'm excited, but that's what I'm reading. It's interesting. Real dirty.
Any better than the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, better.
I love Beauty and the Beast retelling.
It's my weakness.
So I am Bree. My channel is In 11 Words, and I am reading Breaking Dawn right now. I'm going to be listening to the audiobook, and I'm going to make some stickers while I do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Kayla from On the Fritz, and I'm finishing up Radiance by Grace Dravin.
Yes.
And I finally picked it up. I watched Bree's video. I was like, I need to read it now. So I grabbed it, and it is so good. I love it.
It is
Love it.
so good. I'm obsessed.
I can't wait to reread all of them.
It's so good.
So.
It's like in September. Is that what I saw on Goodreads?
Probably.
If everything goes right.
I'm waiting to watch everyone else read it, and then I'll go pick them all up again.
I'm in love with the couple that the third book is about, so I'm very, very excited.
Well, who is it? I've only read the first two.
Oh, well, you meet him in the second book.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, Charles.
I can't remember their names because I'm terrible with names. We all know this, but I'm terrible with names. But I know exactly what scene I could tell you to make you remember who the characters are, but I don't want to spoil it because it's at the very end of the book.
I'll look it up.
Thank you.
I wouldn't remember with the names either because, as you know, I'm also terrible with character names.
It's so bad. I'm just like, what did I read?
Well, their names are really kind of unique anyways, too.
Right.
That's
right.
true. Mm-hmm.
Well, I am Nicole at Who Picked This Book, and I am reading Midnight Sun.
Wow.
I'll be listening to that while I do some laundry.
Oh my God, the audiobook narrator for Midnight Sun is amazing.
Too hot.
His voice is so
Too
good.
hot for Edward.
I love him.
I've never been paid.
I'm obsessed.
I love him so much. I loved him in Supernatural. I loved him in The Host. I'm just
Wait a
like,
minute.
yes.
It's Adam from Supernatural?
Yes, it's Adam for Supernatural. Yes.
I love him.
He's so good.
Wow. I'm reading The Protege by Brianna Hale because I have to get it done because I've been putting it off for like 2 weeks now. So
if you have no desire to read it, just don't read it. That's my advice.
Yeah.
no, I have plenty of desire to read it. I just have been lazy and have not been reading anything.
I'm in the
Charles,
minority
you
camp.
read
I think,
everything.
anyway, so
Who votes that Charles hates read Midnight Sun?
I mean, I just basically did, but he probably did too.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Torture Charles? Yes, please.
Yes. He rates everything 1 star anyway.
He
So.
does. It's no different. It would be no different than any of the other things you read.
Also, like, if he hate reads it, we're just gonna get like a 2-second clip in his video since he can never make anything over 5 minutes.
Charles is getting
Just
called
direct.
out.
I know.
We were talking about it last night, so I had to drag him on it.
I'm sorry. Is this a live read along or is this the Drag Charles live?
Drag child.
It's a little
Live
both.
show.
We should fake schedule. Change the title last minute.
This is the Drag Charles live stream. Thank you.
It's the roast.
Can I do that like while we're in here?
We have a
Is that
road.
it? No, I can't.
The roast of Charles.
Uh-huh.
Poor Charles.
All right. Is it time?
I think it's time.
I think it is.
Okay, how long are we reading for, Izzy? Is it 40 minutes?
Yeah, so is that 8:15? Is that right? Did I math?
Math is hard.
I think you
else
mathed.
do it.
All right. Yeah, I think until about 8:15.
Okay.
All right.
All right, guys.
How did you all do?
Great. How did
I
you
just
do?
read Straight Milk for 20%, 10%. I don't know.
Yeah.
I literally opened my book and it was a book, and I was like, oh fuck. I mean, I was excited, but I was also like, shit, am I gonna turn like beet red? And then we just went from there. The rest of it, so dirty. Okay, good. I'm weirdly enjoying this book for being massively problematic.
You said it's a mafia book,
She's
but it's
kidnapped.
also Beauty and the Beast retelling. You said, right?
She's
Okay.
kidnapped. They're doing a good job weaving it. But she's kidnapped. She's drugged. There's definitely lack of consent at one point. It's one of those things where you're like, I shouldn't like this as much as I do, but I really like it.
That's okay.
Do you have to read that series in order?
It's a standalone.
All right.
You can definitely just read Abducted on its own.
I am
I'll
intrigued.
put up content warnings when I finish it tonight or tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So that way you know. Because I didn't know how much was gonna happen. I was like, okay, she's gonna be kidnapped. Did not expect drugging and like dubious consents. No consents.
Are those all from like different authors, or is it the same one?
It's all different authors in that collection.
Yeah,
so
that's what I
they're all standalone to my knowledge. Pseudo standalone? I don't know. But Nicole, was that one we read really a standalone?
I don't think so, because that author just like weaved her other series in there that's not even related, and I'm just like, I feel like I had to read the other series just to make sense of like what this group that they're in. I don't know. It was.
Yeah.
I think the only other book in that series that I have is the Cold Queen one, which is the Elsa or the Frozen retelling. I don't have any of the other ones.
Is this the series that Steph from Steph Romance Book Talk talks about? Okay.
Yeah. Are they on Kindle Unlimited? I can't remember.
Some are and some aren't. This one is. This one is. I bought this one because it's Beauty and the Beast. And if you tell me it's Beauty and the Beast, I will buy your book.
I know, me too.
No, just right, Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, Charles says Cold Queen was good.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Charles actually liked something?
I know.
What? What?
I don't know.
So it was a 3.
I don't know if I trust it.
Tamika, how red did you
I
turn
forgot
when
how
the
much
scene started playing at work?
Oh my god. Luckily, there's only 3 people in the office that I'm working in now. And there's like it's like half a wall between us. And I was like scrambling to like turn the phone off or turn it down. It was awful.
That's so awkward. Oh my gosh.
Was it a dirty scene?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I was listening to an audiobook and I think Brad called me. Someone called me and I answered the phone and I pulled the headphone out so I could actually like listen and talk to them. Yeah, well, they hung up and then it just immediately started playing back.
Auto plays, yeah.
And I was like, what are you doing? It was horrible.
Betrayal. Ultimate betrayal.
Yeah, that happens at work for me a lot. So every time I'm like, okay, yep, bye. Put the headphone jack in right away so that doesn't happen, because I think that's almost happened to me before, but it wasn't like a dirty scene or anything, but I was like, oh shit, turn it down.
It's embarrassing either way. It's just worse when it's a dirty scene.
Yeah, oh my god.
Well, now I when someone's calling me, I go out of my way to pause it before I even answer.
Yeah,
we don't have to worry about
you
it.
learned your lesson. I'm always afraid of like when I eventually have a car with Bluetooth in it, that I'm gonna like be getting the oil change or something. I'm gonna turn the car on and it's gonna be like something about banging really loudly, and I'm just gonna be like,
that happened to me. My car has Bluetooth and I was getting my oil changed and I didn't realize that my phone was still hooked up to it. I was like trying to listen to it on my AirPods. So they kept trying to turn it off and I kept starting it again, trying to get it on my AirPods. I completely forgot about that. I'm having like that is amazing.
My phone automatically connects to my car. Like if my car starts up, it's over.
And it just starts. Like
It's
there's
over.
no.
It makes it worse because my uncle changes my oil. So
Yeah,
that
I keep my Beats in like all day because people just think it's my headset for my work phone. So I'm just like, awesome. I just have my Beats in.
That's great.
Oh man.
I love embarrassing stories like that. They're so harmless. Like it's so minor. It's fine. I had a coworker pick up my Kindle and like freak out about the alien romance ad I got served. You have no control over the ad you get.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, what do you read? And I was like, I read romance books. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
He was like, oh. He was like a year younger than me. I was like, dude, calm down.
If you only knew some of the things.
Yeah, I was like,
No joke.
you don't realize it, but that's all I'm listening to at work all day. Like I'm listening to aliens talk about Spurs.
Oh no, Riley.
Are you still there?
Riley,
Yeah.
didn't you? I think Riley said in one of her videos that she had the window open and her neighbor like, heard her listening. Oh my
That's
God.
amazing.
Riley, I need to know. Have you read Ringmaster yet? Because that's my question.
Mm-hmm.
What's Ringmaster?
By Brianna Hill. That's her, not most recent, but the one right before that.
Poor Riley.
Listen, you said that you were going to read it, maybe, and now I will pester you until the end of time. You can ask anyone.
You will.
Apartment life. That would be a great
That
meet
would be
cute,
good.
though. Like if she met the person that lived in her apartment
The
because
cute
of that.
neighbor boy.
Someone write that story.
They just like walk up to the car and like knock and be like,
this
hey,
book.
what are you
Yeah.
listening to?
So what's the title of that
Or they
book?
come over and they're just like, oh my God, I love that book so much. And then you just start talking about the book. Like,
Let's try that out. That sounds fun. Yeah, I definitely had Ice Planet Barbarians playing on many a drop off and pickup for my daughter's daycare. And it's like one of those things where it's like, can they hear it? So it's like I turn it down because like those audiobooks, like they drop like cunts and cocks all the time. And you're like, oh, turn it down. And I stopped doing that once like I heard someone having a personal conversation. Like I could hear it. I was like, oh, you can really hear like people's audios. So I was like, can't do that anymore. I was like so embarrassed. So, like I've never like had like someone like make me feel like they heard it, but surely someone has probably heard something I was listening to. So
or something.
yeah.
I mean, Ruby Dixon for life.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
saying, like, I hope like she writes that series till the end of time. I really like just keep them.
The way she does
I don't even
it's
care.
perfect.
She could
Yeah,
probably like it's been so long since I read like the first few. She could probably just like reimagine like those first few characters and I wouldn't even know.
Cool. These are new people.
True.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. A lot more
Who's
people on this
Georgie?
planet than
Georgie?
I thought.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even see that. I just saw that.
It's like, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, you're just
Give
like
them the nod, like chin up.
Oh,
That's what I would do.
it's a great book. You should read it. Bye.
She's rolled it up. She's like, listen to the Harlequin books or whatever.
Her Amish romances.
Do they have Harlequin books on audio?
I don't know.
I would think so.
Sarah,
I don't think I've seen any on Hoopla, but doesn't mean they don't
There might not
exist.
be. I just automatically associate Sarah with Harlequin.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm adding her right
For
now.
sure.
It's her brand. Oh, that's true, Deja.
Yeah.
If it's
I was
fast
just reading
enough,
that.
they probably wouldn't even notice.
They do. They
That's
make
true.
the audio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I never thought
I always have my my beats in. So like even when I'm just at home, like I just have it in. So if I ever, if my husband could hear it or anybody else, I like listening to it to 2.5, sometimes 3 speed. He's always like, is that a foreign language? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But it's like he can't understand what they're saying anyway.
Yeah. No way, man.
Oh my gosh, Charles.
Yeah, 3.5, nobody knows what you're listening to.
I don't
No
know
wonder
how
all
he
those
knows
1
what he's
stars,
listening.
man.
Exactly.
I know.
He doesn't understand it.
I can't get above
in this
3.
book. I don't understand.
3 is the limit.
I can't get past 3.
Yeah, 3 is the highest, I think.
I can only listen to 3.5 if I'm physically reading the book along with it.
Mhm.
And even then, it depends on the narrator, because some narrators are just naturally either
It's
slower
taken
or
me
faster.
like over a year, I think, to get up to 3.
Mhm.
It takes time to
It
anyone
does.
being like,
You have to like work up to it.
that's hard. Like, yeah, it took forever.
I'm always at 2.5, so I'm just ruined for everything because my attention span's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, I used to be the same way, and then I stopped listening to audiobooks because I couldn't pay attention to them anymore. And then, so I haven't listened to an audiobook for a long time. So even with like YouTube, I'm just back to OG speed, and here we are. So anything faster than that, it's like, what is this? How could I do 2.5 a year ago? Is mind bending. So
I don't know what it's like to not always have at least like an audiobook and a regular book going at this point. Out of control.
Same.
Yep, been there.
How's the challenge going with your mom? Has she read more than you yet?
Oh, she's whooping my ass. Don't forget,
That's
we're not
awesome.
discussing my mother's reading and her beating me like at all. She's at like 186, I think.
Nice.
I'm at 174. We're in a slow one.
Did she read romance too?
She reads romance. She reads cozy mysteries. She reads a lot of different stuff. Let's see if I can find her current number. We're in a very quiet competition in which she likes to rub in my face that she's ahead of me.
That's awesome.
She likes to brag.
She does. She's like, I've read more than you this year. She's like, it's never going to happen again. And I was like, yeah, apparently. I have to stake my ground. Like she just broke 300 or 200 for the first time last year, I think. So she's very excited that she's already. She's at 189. Yep.
Yeah, she can speed up YouTube videos.
This is how I get through any YouTube videos, period.
Yep.
Period.
I was reading Riley's comment too. Like when there's 2 narrators and they both speak at different speeds and you have to keep adjusting. I'm like, oh my god. Yes.
It's awful.
It's the worst.
It's the worst.
If you speed up YouTube videos, you should throw them in another playlist and play them again at regular speed to help with view times.
Yeah, it cuts it in half.
That's so weird.
I agree. I think it's stupid.
It is, but I mean, that's the easiest solution to help people out still.
Mm-hmm.
Just like with audiobooks, though, like when you get so used to it, and then when you hear it at normal speed, it's like slow.
Oh my gosh, it sounds
molasses.
Do they like slow it down though after they record it? Because it's not normal talking speed when it's at 1 time speed.
I think they
It
have
like
to.
it's so slow.
I think that's like how they actually talk, but they're supposed to talk slower than normal. I don't know.
Enunciate your words.
Yeah.
This is why I couldn't be a narrator.
I would just automatically start reading faster and then be like, Nicole, slow down.
Yeah, I can only speed up YouTube like to 1.5, I think. Because
I would go up to 3 if I could.
I just feel like I would sound like a chipmunk. I probably do.
Do you speed up Jess's videos, Tamika?
I speed up everyone.
Because she talks fast. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
girl.
It's a blessing with her because she talks so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then
you still watch it at
way.
two
Yeah, I
whatever?
listen to both of them on 2 times speed.
So it's like you're actually listening to it on 3 speed because they speak faster anyway.
Yeah. Wow.
That's true.
Ooh.
Like I hate editing my own stuff because I can't speed myself up.
You can.
I know.
Well, yeah, but then it's like super complicated to like.
I know. Premiere is not.
I've tried it. It's not worth the effort. So
I think you miss too much if you speed yourself up too much when you edit. Also, like you miss some of the spots you can easily just clip out.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's about where I like to hang out. I put on YouTube and just like read books. So that's why I'm 180 some videos behind.
Yeah, my watch later's at like 87, I think.
I don't want to talk about my watch later.
No, I think mine's like 500, y'all. Like no joke. But it's from like
you gotta prove
last or like everyone's yearly 2019 favorites. I think I still have all of those on my watch later. Yeah, 578. So have not culled that in a while.
I like to have it on while I'm working. Now that I'm working from home, it's nice. And then I always have like Amazon and Goodreads and stuff up, so I can like look up the recommendations and add it to my wish list right away.
Same thing. I have to have like notes going or something.
And that's why, because I watch while I have it on in the background while I'm working. So if someone's talking about a book and they're not still holding the book up and they're still talking about it, I often forget what the book was that they were talking about. I'm like, rewind.
Yes, I do that all the time.
I do that too. It's so bad. I'm always looking at Steph's notes. I'm like, wait, Steph, what did you wreck?
Right, exactly.
Y'all stress me out with these high numbers on your watch leaders.
I see like 500 up there. I'm like, no. I'm like, no.
See, I'm bad about putting them in the watch later and then never going back to it.
What?
I got better about actually cycling through it.
Like I'm watching, like I try to watch like the newer videos just to like, watch them within a good cushion when you guys post them. And then so it's like all these, like I said, it's all these old ass videos that are on this watch later that I'm like, well, maybe I'll get to them, maybe not. I don't know.
That's quite the process, Jess.
Yeah.
I also organize mine.
So do I. I organize mine too.
Really?
Well, I don't want like 5 reading vlogs in a row. I've got to break them up. How
do you organize your watch later playlist?
You can drag and drop.
I know, but how do you organize it? What do you do?
So like if I have a bunch of reading vlogs that drop on a Monday, like Nicole's dropped and somebody else I'm subscribed to, I might put hers above somebody and then like have a couple tag videos or something else.
Oh, so you can like pull it and reorganize it.
So it's not like 5 reading vlogs in a row. Like I love Olivia's reading vlogs from Olivia Reads Latte, and I'll pepper those in with like Bree's discussion videos about a certain trope theme. Like I was watching those recently. Throw like, you know what I mean? Like break up the type of content.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I feel like you're just like, okay, I'm tired of reading vlogs. Why does everyone do it?
Yeah, I'm in a certain mood, like there's certain videos where like you can just like listen to, and then there's certain videos where it's like, okay, I have to watch like all your guys' like historical romance mystery boxes. I was listening to in the car. I'm like, no, I want to see the pretty covers, so I had to listen to something else on my commute. So I'll just skip them and then like go back. I don't organize them because even though I'm a Leo, I'm not that kind of Leo.
I like Chelsea's ordering. That's a good idea too. It's just,
Rinse and repeat.
I just mix it all up because I don't want to watch I don't want to spam like everyone with comments. Because I try to go back and comment on everything I watch because I'm weirdly dedicated.
I need to say something too.
It's kind of become a challenge now.
Give them that engagement.
Oh, that's smart, Sarah. She has a playlist called Now.
Oh, I didn't even put those in my playlist. I went through the list. I think I still have some to watch, but
Not more Leo.
No, yeah.
I didn't want to bring it up in Nicole's last thing. I was like, I'm a Leo too, but she doesn't like Leos.
I'm out here by myself as a Scorpio.
Deja and I were live, and she was just like, "Oh my god, I hate Leos," and I'm like, "I'm a Leo."
Uh-huh. I'm a Leo. I'm a cusp Leo. I'm definitely a Leo. Yep.
Oh, it's so funny.
I'm a Gemini. Everyone hates me, so.
Well, nobody likes me either. I'm a Scorpio. It's fine.
I'm a Gemini too. It's okay.
My husband's a Gemini.
My husband's also a Scorpio. Our house is very spicy.
Ooh.
Somebody was like, "How does that work?" I was like, "Just fine." Like, we're fine.
My husband's a Virgo, and he's very much a Virgo.
I really don't know anything about astrology other than people don't like Geminis, and that's what I am. I couldn't tell you anything else about it.
Cancers are my favorite because my mom's a Cancer.
My daughter's a Cancer, and she's very Cancer.
And one of my really good friends is also a Cancer, and they're very
Emotional baby. Love her.
Loud yawn. Someone's tired. Someone should go take a nap.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many comments. Hold on. I'm trying to pop everyone up.
I know.
Everyone's, what's your sign, baby? Everyone.
That's, bring up, like their signs. That's a good way to get the conversation to last another 30 minutes.
So question, am I going to have to immediately read the sequel to Radiance?
I don't think so. I mean,
will you want to?
Yeah, you want to.
I'm 90% in. I'm like, and the climax is just kind of happening. I'm like, is this going to trickle into the next book? I'm assuming it kind of is.
Oh, so. Yeah, a little bit. The romance, though, pretty much is wrapped up in that.
Yeah,
one. It's pretty solid.
Solid and established, and
yeah, I liked the next one. I didn't love it as much as the first one because the thing that I loved about the first one was them falling for each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's still good.
Yeah, I was surprised that I guess she decided to do, book 2 just a continuation on, instead of a new couple.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited. There's a new couple in book 3.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I just pre-ordered the new one because I forgot I hadn't yet.
Ooh.
I need to get the physical copy of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I saw on Goodreads, it's part, I guess her fantasy books are all kind of in the same world. Have you guys read any of her other books or series?
I read Phoenix Unbound, I think is the name of it. Which I didn't really catch any like similarities or if it's in the same world, but I'm terrible, so
I read Master of Crows a long time ago, in 2013 was when I was reading Grace Draven, which is wild. But yeah, I read that and I really liked it. I think that one is kind of Beauty and the Beast-esque, and I really enjoyed it.
You have to read that one now.
I don't know that it's in the same universe.
Okay.
Who's hosting next week?
Me?
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
I was like, I'm the week after. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the 25th, so.
Yeah, I signed up for my birthday. I was like, oh, it's right before my birthday. I'll sign up for that one.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Do you want to chat anymore?
Channel, everybody. Do it again.
He's the best.
Yeah.
This is my social interaction for the week. I'm really It's why I'm on like everyone. I'm like, hi, I need people. I just signed up.
There's an empty space, just sign right up for it.
I know I did that too, and I'm just like, other people could have a chance. Just gonna back out.
Oh yeah, I'll sign up for next week too.
Yeah, I think that's it. Does anybody have anything else to say about their books? Any comments?
It's good.
You said you're 90% done with it?
Mm-hmm.
So close.
Like,
I know.
super close.
Well, and I'm a series binger, even though I know there's just like one book next. So I'm like, am I gonna want to read the next book right away, or should I read other books that are on my TBR? Even though Radiance was not on my TBR, so
I pretty much jumped right into the next book.
Yeah.
I just wanted more of them because we love them so much.
It's so romantic. Like even right from the beginning, it was just so.
There's so
sweet.
much chemistry right from the beginning.
Yes.
Oh, my heart.
So good.
Love it.
Okay. So I'll see you probably on the next one. I don't know if I will or not. I might be in the comments. It depends on if I'm deciding I want to jump off a bridge or not that day.
No.
No bridge jumping.
Don't
No.
do it. All right, guys. It's good seeing you all.
Yeah, it was great to see everybody. Next
Thank
week
you.
on Kayla's channel, guys.
Yes.
Yay.
Same time.
See you guys there.
Bye.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.